Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you had a great week and a great weekend. We had a fantastic weekend. Yes, we did. A fantastic weekend. Why, you ask? Why? Because our beautiful son and his beautiful fiance came for a visit. And it was super nice. Super, super nice. And so yeah, I'm in here trying to work on pages, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. So let's just go through what's been going on, right? So this is actually for Saturday, and we all went out together. The kids wanted to go to, not thrifting, but they wanted to go look for trinkets and glassware, and and y'all know, if you've been on this channel before, my husband and I love our glassware, okay? And I'll show you what I got. But so yeah, we spent the whole day yesterday. We went up to another town and went to an antique store, and it's just beautiful there. And these are some of the things that we got. My husband fell in love with this pink candy jar. Yep, and it is Fenton. And it has, they called it dolphin, but they're more like fish, on the sides. But it's so beautiful. It's like iridescent pink, and we don't have any pink glass, so yeah. And then I got this cutie little patootie, and I'll show you it. Oh, well, while I'm up here, there's my beautiful family. Yep. So it was so nice seeing them. Excuse me. Here's my little chicken in a nest. Isn't she beautiful? She's just beautiful, and it's a little jar. I love it. It's kind of like a yellow, almost like chartreuse, if you ask me, but so cute. Sorry for the reach. And yes, I'm wearing long sleeves. Good gravy day. It's a cool 65 degrees and windy out here. Oh my gosh. And it is biting on the dock. Like, we took this picture out on the dock, and my poor husband, he was like, I gotta go in and get a shirt, like a long sleeve shirt, because it is frigid. That is cold to us, and especially when the wind is going on. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we just had a lovely time with them. And so we went to the antique store and shopped around there, and they got a really pretty black cut glass, not cut glass, but it looks like cut glass. Anyway, a pitcher, a really nice pitcher. And then they got these beautiful ruby red glass, what are they called? Glasses, 2 glasses. They were beautiful. I wish I had gotten a picture before they packed them up, but that, and some like glass mugs, I guess, if you will. So yeah, they're beautiful. So we had a great time doing that. Then on the way back, we stopped off at this place. What's it called? Twisty Treat. It's kind of like a Tasty Freeze, It's that little, like soft serve ice cream shack, right? So we stopped off there. I just got this picture offline. And so that was fun. And everybody got a sweet treat. And then we went to Barnes & Noble and just walked around and stuff. Didn't really find anything that struck my fancy. And then we came home, and my husband made up homemade pizza, and so we took all of that over to my in-laws' house, and so the kids could see Grandma and Grandpa, and we had a family dinner, and our niece and her kids came over too. So there was about, I don't know, like 10 of us, I think. So yeah, that was really nice, and hung out a little bit, and then we came back home, and my sweet daughter-in-law to be, they still haven't really set a date yet, so that's fine by us. But we had a really, really nice girl chat, right? And so that was very sweet and very nice. And so all of this is gonna go in here on these pages somehow, right? And I think I'm gonna write about our little girl chat in here, and this is an envelope, so I shall attach it like so, and then I can put my, private journaling in there. So that'll be fun. And then when we were at the antique store, they gave us, like, they were having like some spring fling thing. It's like a, you know, an annual spring sale that they have. And we didn't know it really until, I mean, I knew like the day before, but yeah, we didn't know ahead of time. Anyway, so they gave us like these little, you know, trinket little cups, you know, aren't those cute? So cute. So that was very sweet. So I took some of the things and I just, you know, made them into little embellishments. They had a little treat bag, so I just popped this in here with some tape and, you know, then I'll do my journaling. And then last night, my husband, boy, he was tuckered out, you know, from going out all day and having fun with the kids. And then he, of course, you know, he was up early yesterday making the dough for the pizza because he makes all that handmade, you know, so he had to get that to set rising while we were out. And then when he came home, he assembled all the pizzas and all that. So he was tuckered out by the time we got home, but so he went ahead and just was watching basketball. And then my son and his fiance and me, we all sat downstairs and played a game called Pass the Pigs. And this is a game, if you guys haven't played it, it's super, super fun. I should have brought it in here, but anyway, it's kind of like a dice game. You have they're actually like two pigs, and they're tiny. They're like an inch long, maybe. These two pigs, and you throw them. You know, you roll them. You don't throw them, the poor pigs. I mean, they don't want to be thrown, but you roll them, and then however they land, there are certain points, and, oh, this tells you right here. Yeah, so, like, however they land, right? That's how many points you get. And it's a super fun game, and we used to play it all the time with the kids when they were little. And if you have littles, I would consider getting it because we would always have our kids add up the points, and that just helped them with mental math. And yeah, in our house, like pretty much everything was a learning experience or a teachable moment, you know. We tried anyway, we tried. And so yeah, so I'm going to put this in here as a pocket, and then I can do some journaling around it, maybe even put in a little card, of course, and then I'll have this for our extra little girl chat, which was very nice. And then, you know, this is just as decoration. And then over here, I just did a pocket, right? Well, no, I didn't, but I will. I'll glue it on the top and the bottom and make it a pocket so that I can put my pictures in there. And then, of course, I have this, you know, to put in here that we went and got ice cream and stuff. And this is a business card from the antique store. So, yes, they left this morning. I film these ramble sessions on Sundays. So, yeah. So anyhow, that was our weekend. Yeah, they left early. Not early. No, it wasn't early at all. It was like 10:30 or something. They left to head back home. And yeah, we just had a wonderful time with them. Always love it when our kids come up. Yes. And we cannot wait to see them again. We're missing them already. Hopefully our daughter's gonna come. This is her spring break, so she's over on the West Coast right now of Florida, and then hopefully she'll come over. Yeah, she'll come over sometime this week, I guess. And then they're all going down to the Keys for a Guster concert next weekend. So this weekend coming up, so that'll be fun for them. And then on this day, like on Friday, oh, and I have to say about these too. These are February and June. Lydia's, sweet Lydia, on Instagram. She does, I think it's just once a month, if I'm not mistaken. And she does these prompts, right? And it's just Monday through Friday, and it's all about the senses, you know? So this one was for Friday, what scent reminds you of someone special? So I need to write about that, but this day I did one of these like glove things to moisturize my hands, and I mean, it worked maybe for that day, but anyway, my hands were so dried out because I had spent the entire day cleaning, you know. Company was coming. Have you guys ever seen that video? The company's coming, and it's hilarious. So if you haven't seen it, look up Company's Coming, and it's really funny. And so that was me. I was cleaning everything, you know, I mean, like top to bottom, everything. And so for, you know, for our kids to come. and visit. And then I did this, and yeah. So that was that. And then this was super fun, right? I had so much fun doing this. This background here is just stencil with ink pads and a dauber, you know, a sponge, ink pad and a sponge. And then I put some gray splats over here because one of the things I was doing is, since we moved in here, the downstairs sink, we have like a little kitchenette down there, and that sink had like apparently whoever they used as a handyman to get the place ready or whatever, he did not understand how to clean up after himself, so there's just like paint splatters everywhere, you know. And so I finally got to cleaning that sink out. It's like a white porcelain sink too, so you know, you don't want to scratch it or whatever. Anyway, so that's what the gray splatters are about, and I need to, you know, do that. Do my journaling and all that kind of stuff. But then on this Thursday, it was Lydia's prompt, and it's, what's your comfiest item of clothing that you love right now? And at this moment, it is my slippers, my fuzzy black slippers, and it was so much fun to draw these out and color. And I have not drawn something out in so long and colored it. Yeah. And this really looks more like my slippers. This one came out kind of funky, but regardless, I had fun doing it, and that's what's most important. So yeah, I do like to draw, you know, I really do. I always say I'm not a drawer, but once I do it, I do enjoy it. And then I wanted to show you as well. Oh yeah, I did this, something else I wanted to show you, but I did this, whatchamacallit, the prompt, and it was the prompt for AJ's Inspired Life and Messy Missy Creates, okay? And so and this is number 3. I did not do their prompt for number 2 of the month of March. Because let me see, number 2 was Rainbow, and I just had a busy week cleaning and all that kind of stuff, and I just never got to it. So I watched their video. They went live last week and did the prompt for number 3. And so what I ended up doing was I took a lot of theirs, you know, like the people in the chat, you know, were giving examples of prompts that they could use. So it was really fun to see. It was really fun to see, and it was fun to see everyone's suggestions. And so mine were, well, the word was St. Patty's, and so mine were scrap, tag. It was going to be tool, but then I couldn't find my tool, so I just put tag, which this whole thing is. And then print out, which is this, it's like a photocopy of a painting I had done. And then art was this, art and soul clipping from a magazine. A tab, I just simply cut a little tab out and stuck it on there. Thread, sewing around it. Yellow, this yellow background, as well as the strip of yellow in this background. And sparkle. And it was funny because I didn't realize, I thought the original prompt was just St. Patty. I didn't realize there was an S on it until later, so I added sparkle. And what I do for that is, I don't know if you can tell, like, see those splatters? They're iridescent, and so that was my sparkle. Or I could have used splatter. Look at that, I could have used splatter. So anyway, so that was fun, and that is under, I do believe, the hashtag inspired to create the number 2 create underscore 2023. So that was a lot of fun. And more of Lydia's things, her prompts, right? And then I drew this as well, and that segues right into a little mini haul that I did. But so I've done some of my pages, right? Excuse me. This is part of my haul too. I was in search of plastic wine tumblers, and I could not find any in stores near me. And this is just a very poor drawing of it. But anyway, it serves the purpose. And they're super cute. They're like, I ended up getting them on Amazon because I could find them nowhere. We shopped everywhere and could not find, like, no one had plastic cups, which is so bizarre here, or like plastic wine glasses or plastic wine tumblers. It's bizarre because we live in an area where it's perpetually sunny, right? I mean, usually, and of course, unless it's raining, then it's not. But, you know, and many people have patios, if not every single person that lives here has a patio, you know, and you don't want glass on your patio. So why no stores anywhere? And we went everywhere, literally everywhere. We couldn't find any plastic. We found plastic cups, obviously, but I wanted a certain type, and it was bizarre to me. Bizarre, totally bizarre. I did happen to find, though, a very flattering swimsuit, so that was nice. That was nice. And the time change, of course, last weekend and all that. But then, see, I still have to go through and finish up my journaling. Like, look at all this. We're heading toward the end of March, and I have not finished yet my journaling, and it's insane. I mean, it's completely insane. So yeah, so I need to get working on that. It'll get done. Usually I end up coming in here like one day, 1 or 2 days, and just spending hours and just chucking it all out, you know. But like all the pages are pretty much designed, and you know, they're all just ready, you know, ready for journaling. So that's no big deal. I can get that done easy peasy. And my husband has an appointment, his like 8-hour doctor appointment, and he has that this week. So hopefully I'll be able to get in here 1 or 2 days this week and go ahead and finish, you know, designing pages and getting all the stuffs, right? Yeah. Otherwise, I don't even think I filmed anything. I don't know what I did all week, to be completely honest with you. I didn't even walk hardly the whole week because it's been cold and breezy here. Yeah. And then I twisted my knee somehow. That's always fun. Yeah. Can you say old age? Yeah, that was back here, which was really kind of funny. This right here. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's my life right here. Is my life. So, oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, I mean, we didn't really do much. We didn't really go anywhere. I worked a little bit on the prompts and everything and on some pages, but that's pretty much it. So, yeah. So let me just show you my small haul. And this, if you're wondering, now that I've gone halfway or more than halfway through this video, if you're wondering, I have started making my journals for 1 month only. So each month I make a new journal, and this one happens to be for March, and I've really been enjoying them. I love the size and the feel of them, and they're just, yeah, perfect. The only thing I didn't do with this one is put a tassel on it. So I'll have to figure that out at some point, how I can put the tassel on there. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and it's just one single signature of whatever papers I have on hand, and then generally speaking, they, you know, they'll, with all this stuff, you know, they'll end up getting covered up, you know, or printed on or whatever, you know, however I decide to do it. But yeah, like this, like just covered up anyway. So it's been a lot of fun, and I've really, really been enjoying these little bitty, you know, journals, and I make them out of just a white mailing envelope. So, you know, if you want to know how to make one, learn how to make one, it's, they're super simple, and it's just a large 9x12 mailing envelope. And yeah, they've just been working out perfectly for me. So there's that. And then now on to the haul. So this, I figured if I was ordering the wine tumblers, I might as well just go through my wish list and see what, you know, what I could order while I was there, you know, kill a couple birds with, you know, one stone. So I got a few things. So let's see, I'll save this for last. I did get a 12-pack of these sticky notes because in the Bible study that I'm doing, and if you're wondering what Bible study are you speaking of, Elizabeth, it is the 365 Bible study with Kanoy. And it's on Notes and Hues. I'll leave the links below. And we do take a lot of notes. I've always enjoyed taking notes in my Bible. I write in my Bible. And yeah, so I just wanted, you know, some sticky notes. The only thing, and these will be linked below too. Let me just tell you, I have now finally figured out, I think, fingers crossed, I have figured out how to just have like an Amazon storefront so that it's just one click of a button. You know, you can click that button, it takes you to my Amazon storefront. You can click on the one little section that I have and it'll show you the things that I have purchased, you know, that I use frequently in my journaling and whatnot. So that's down in the description box below. I do get a small commission from it, but it's no cost to you, no, you know, no extra charge to you. But anyway, the only thing I would say about these, which I do like them, they're not like, they're kind of cheaply made, which, you know, is expected. I mean, let me just see here. Face stickers, the sticky notes, they were $14. There were 12 of them, right? So they're only $1 something a piece. But they, you know, they stick fairly okay, right? But here's my problem. Now, these are obviously made overseas. Does anybody recognize that book of the Bible? Yeah. Okay, enough said. So there are 2 of them like that, and I will just, you know, correct the verse or whatever. But anyway, they are super cute though, you know, and they come in a variety of colors and they have Bible verses on them and they're pretty and florally, and that's what I really enjoy about them. And I love just all the different colors that they come in. And yeah, so there is that. And like I said, they'll be listed down below, but just fair warning, they have you know, Luck 137 instead of Luke, I would say. Anyway, so there's that. Okay, and then I got these super cute, these little, a poodle pack. Isn't that adorable? These vinyl stickers, they're so cute. They look just like Remy. They really do. So adorable. And when I showed them to my daughter, she was like, "Oh, those are cute. Did you make them?" I was like, "No, but I mean, like, I could have. You know what I'm saying? I could have very easily." I'll bring them up a little closer, but so cute. Like for his birthday maybe, or just when he's just being so cute. That's for when he's being not cute. They're just adorable. And there are 50 of them, and some of them aren't even poodles. Some of them are like this. There's like maybe 5 of them that are just plain, but so they're just so cute, right? So excuse me, I'm so sorry. We're still trying to get over this, whatever it is. My husband is doing much better though, but he still has a horrid cough. And thank you all for your well wishes. We really do appreciate them all. And so those little poodle pack for 50 was $7.59. And then I got these, which are, I just love these. And, excuse me, golly day. These are faith-based stickers, so I hope they're not too glary. And they are vinyl, but what I really like about them, see, they just look like this. And there were 118 pieces for $8.99. So I thought that was great. But so they come in all, some with Bible verses, some with just, you know, be the light, you know, inspirational things. Let your light shine before others. So just really cute. And the thing that I really liked about them a lot is that they're super thin. You know, a lot of times the vinyl stickers are super thick, and these are not super thick. They're thin, and there's, I mean, 118 of them. They're super duper cute. And then let me just show you this is my Bible here that I'm using, but I did put, where did I put one? I put one of the stickers in here somewhere. Well, I put a few in here, I thought. Oh, there's one. Okay, so see, I just stick them in like that where there's space, but they're super thin so that you can write on the other side of it. You know what I mean? And it's not lumpy and bumpy is I guess what I'm saying. So the next thing I wanted to show you was this pen, and I know Kanoi has said that she uses a pen like this. This is the Energel. It's black and it's 07, and it's an alloy pen, and I got mine in pink, but it is like one of the best pens I've ever used, I have to say. It's a liquid gel ink, and it is super, super nice. It is super nice to use. Very smooth writing. That's what I wrote this with. It was only $6.85. Like, out of all those things that I purchased, this was like the best purchase and the best price. And I ended up, when I got it, I did in here, I drew it out, right? Isn't that cute? And then I used like glitter, like a glitter pen to color it in. I love the way it came out. And guess how I did it? I went just like this. Because again, I'm not generally a drawer. And I traced it. And then I just put in the markings on it and whatnot. But yeah, super cool. And you can get refills for this, right? So this is not like a disposable pen. You just get refills for it. You can get like I think a box of 12. I did not get refills for it, but I can, you know, if I want to. But it's heavy, you know, but it feels really nice in your hand, and it just is so smooth, right? So if you're wondering, well, first of all, you could definitely use it for your journal, you know. Now here, if you'll notice, it does shadow. Where is it? Yeah, all of this is shadowed from this page, right? I don't really care about that. But see here, I wrote on this side, here's the shadowing down here of this pen, but then on this side, I have written here, and it shadows through and even down here, but you can't see it through. In other words, I don't have a problem understanding what I've written or seeing what I've written. The other thing too is that it does not bleed when you highlight afterwards, right? So some of the other pens that I've used, like this back here, I think was this pen, which is also a Pentel Energel, but this one is 0.3, I believe. Let me see. Where does it say on here? Yeah, 0.3. So the only problem I have with this one is, see that needle fine tip? Yeah. I'm very heavy-handed when I write, and so when I write in, you know, in my Bible, it leaves an impression. But if you can see, you can't, there's like hardly any shadowing. There is shadowing, but it's not quite as bad as this shadowing, right? And I think, let me see. With some of these, where was it? Like with some of these, maybe here, there was a little bit of, you know, what's it called? Blurring, you know, when I would highlight it. A little bit, right here. It was just a little bit of running, you know. But with this pen, it does not run. I was very surprised because it is very inky and juicy. But, you know, I've really, really enjoyed it. And like I said, while it does shadow quite a bit, I can still read what I've written here very easily, and even on the other side, you know, so it doesn't bother me at all. But I just wanted to show you that because it is a fantastic pen, and this is my new favorite pen now. And so for those of you as well that write in your journals, right? Let's just scoot this aside. Let's see. It doesn't shadow too much on that side. But if you write, you know, a lot of people I know use just black ink in their journal writing, you know. I do not. I use all different colors, but I just wanted to see how it would work. I don't even know if I'm in frame, not that it matters, but I just wanted to see how it would work on, this is just dyed composition notebook paper. So yeah, can you see that? It shadows a bit, which no big deal. I mean, because normally I use flare pens for most of my journaling. I don't journal in black generally ever. Let's see what happens on this type of paper. Whoops. If I just color in a heart. A little heart, who knows, who knows? Yep, it shadows and bleeds just a little bit. So you gotta be careful about that. It is a gel pen after all. But see, somewhere back here, this page maybe? No, not that. This right here. Like when I use the flares on my own dyed composition notebook paper, because it's so darn thin, you know, that paper's so thin, it does show through. And that's why I ended up putting this grid. This is like a grid Post-it note that I stamped some, you know, floral images on, just to cover up the bleed through from this flare pen. But I really, really enjoy this pen. So if you're looking for a nice black pen, then yeah, this is a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yep, and it's called Energel Alloy. And this is a 0.7. Now, I would actually like to find if they have a 0.5. Yeah, and you can find it in my Amazon store if you're interested. Anything else? I don't know. Yeah, this week coming up, I don't really have much of anything other than catching up in my book, that's just normal around here. Yeah, catching up in my book. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. I do want to do a glue book page really badly, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for that or not. I don't know. So, anywho, yeah, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week, and I hope you got some ideas and inspiration from the pages you've seen. These aren't even done yet. Let me know down below which video, maybe I should do a poll or something, but you know, which types of videos do you enjoy seeing on this channel? Do you enjoy seeing my process and the journal with me where I don't journal at all? Those types of videos, or do you just rather get the whole like catch up thing on a ramble session like I do every Monday, kind of, you know, it encompasses everything that I'm doing. Yeah, give me a clue. Give me a clue and put it down below. The only other thing is, at some point in time, I think I'm going to be starting a quilt. Yeah, I'll show you the progress of that, because it was interesting when my son was here. We were getting like blankets and stuff out, and I said, "Oh, there's your dad's and my wedding blanket." You know, my husband's great aunt had made it for us for our wedding, and so my son said, "Oh, are you gonna make us one?" I said, "Well, I'll have to see about that." So I did get their colors and what colors they liked, and so we'll see. It's a trip around the world, and it is a beautiful quilt once it's done. And I found, thank goodness, I found a very easy tutorial on YouTube. Yeah, so we'll see, cross our fingers, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I might attempt to do that. I have not quilted in so long. So anywho, yeah, that's what's going on here. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, and I'll talk to all real soon. Bye for now.